Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Back with another recap of Tyler Perry's Zatima Season 3, Episode 12, Tipping Point. So let's get into it. So Angela and Fatima head back to her place, and Fatima's just not into it at all. So she starts getting her bag ready, and Fatima was like, I'm going to work. And Angela was trying to just like, so you're basically just gonna like give up? And she said, listen, I can't do this right now. I gotta go to work. Angela goes to leave. She gets a knock on the door. It's Preston. She lets him in. Preston to basically was just like, so can I see him? And Fatima was just like, I can't do this right now. I'm gonna give you the number so that you can go see him. And she was like, all right, so you think he can let me in? She was like, it's a she. And yeah, so she texts Preston the number. Preston goes on about his day. Fatima heads to work. Meanwhile, she's at work. She calls Dr. Reed, and Dr. Reed was just like, yeah, hello, this is you do. And she was like, listen, can I talk to you? She's like, yeah. He was like, yeah, hopefully this is about Zach. And she was like, yeah. So basically, I talked to him last night. I tried to. And Nifty was like, yeah, I did too. And, I basically will call you back later and we can just talk in person. So she was like, yeah, that's cool, that's fine. Meanwhile, Preston's outside and Bryce pulls up and he was like, so what can we do? And Preston was like, there's nothing we can do. So Bryce trying to make it seem like he feel bad for the whole situation. He blames himself for the whole money situation and the stress. And Preston was like, if you want to blame yourself, go ahead. That's on you. Do what you got to do, but there's nothing we can do. So then they end up heading to the police precinct. Bryce is on his phone, whatever the case may be. And Preston's just like, yeah, so they're going to let me see him. And then Bryce is still on this, so can we see him? And Preston's like, bro, pipe down. I can handle this. And, things will be good. Like, relax. It's not even that serious. Like, relax. Meanwhile, Angela's at lunch. And Belinda's there. And basically, Angela's starting to see Belinda's ways. She's kind of excited that, Jeremiah's supposed to be dead. And Zach beat the crap out of him. And then Angela puts two and two together and was like, so you the one who told Zach where Jeremiah would be? And she was like, yeah. And then she starts looking at her different next to me. Meanwhile, Fatima pulls up and it's just like, and Angela was like this, yeah. Belinda never leave it. And she was like, yeah, you ain't even gotta tell me. I already see her for her ways. I already know how she's starting to get down. And Fatima was just like, yeah. So Angela was like, so you really just gonna just give up on him? And she was like, he made his bed, he got a lie in it. So the choices he made had to do with his consequences. So, words were exchanged between them, and then they went on about their day. Meanwhile, Preston finally goes to see Zach, and they say some things. Basically, he wants Preston to get all his money from Bryce and give it to Fatima. And Preston was like, don't you think you should save some of that for your defense? And he was just like, no, because I did what I did, and it is what it is. And he was like, Fatima basically told me it wasn't worth it. And he was like, and he was just like, well, like, he did what he did. It is what it is. He's just going to suffer the consequences of his actions. And Preston was like, if I could say or do anything, I would. And, that is that. But so basically, Zach made his bed. He's going to lie in it. He wants to just take all his money, give it to Fatima to make sure she's good. And also make sure that his mom is taken care of because, she's at the funeral home or whatever the case may be. So Preston was like, I got you. And Zach was like, I appreciate you. And they went their separate ways. Meanwhile, the boys are still at the barbershop chopping it up. Connie goes to go see if they're home because, he's not answering his phone calls. Meanwhile, at that same time, Preston pulls back up to the place because Zach really wanted to speak to Fatima because Fatima wasn't returning his calls. So he gets to the place. Meanwhile, Connie's knocking on the door. out comes Deja again, and then Connie was like, so is she, you gonna do it? You their door ring camera? And she was like, well, he's not here, he's in jail. And he's like, I don't really know, you need to go inside and mind your business. Like, it's just like, Deja, just shut the heck up and go inside. At this moment, Deja goes back inside. No, Deja's about to go inside. Preston pulls up, and Connie's car wouldn't start, so he's about to go get his jumper cable so that he can jump a car so she can get out of it. Meanwhile, he goes back to his car. Fatima pulls up. Fatima gets out. Connie and her have a few words. Preston comes back up. I was like, listen, it's Zach. And Fatima didn't want to talk, so she's like, I can't do this right now. She goes inside the house. So Preston was just like, I know you heard that. And Connie was like, let me talk to him. And he was like, yeah, put it on. So basically, Connie was just like, yeah, I'm sorry you're in this situation. And I need you to get the information from Fatima so that you can handle the funeral arrangement and stuff like that. And they have a moment talking, whatever the case may be. She basically got his back and stuff like that. Preston gets off the phone. He goes back to his car to get the jumper cable because he forgot because of a phone call. Connie knocks back on the door for Fatima. And Fatima was just like, I can't do this right now. So basically, Fatima and Connie have like a one-on-one, heart-to-heart moment right there. And she was just like, something is really confusing me right about now. So Connie offers to drive Fatima somewhere so they can like get clarification. And since Connie's car is stuck outside, she was like, no, I'll drive and just let me know where we're going. So meanwhile, Connie and Fatima, they both pull up to the hospital, and then come to find out, Jeremiah is still stuck in the bed, just all beat up. So it's just like, yeah, Fatima was flabbergasted. She was just like, So it's like two parties are not revealing the same information. So the cops automatically think that Zach beat up his brother to death because of the video. But they're not putting two and two together to make sure that he's not found somewhere in the morgue or the hospitals. Like, don't you call around when you have stuff like that going on to make sure that everything, is their ducks is in a row. So now it's like, okay, because now Fatima got to get back home so she could talk to Dr. Reed. Preston got to start her car. And it's just like, dang. It's really going left on this point. Yeah, hopefully I didn't leave nothing out. But if I did, let me know in the comment section down below. And until next time, bye.